Viva Puerto Rico!
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms at Fino Boxing. You can follow my personal social media at Adriana_sports. Enjoy. And continuing the legacy, now you have, what is it, 3 of your sons that are fighting. You know, how special is that for you? They're trying to continue the Vargas legacy.
It hits different when you don't have a dad. So everything that I'm living, when I talked my wife into having kids, we were kids. She was 15 when I had her, when we had Junior, and I was 18 when we had Junior. But I talked her into it. So through all the good and all the bad, we kept it together, mostly because of her. She's the glue to this family. I'm not gonna say it's me, it's you, baby. Now, you know, for me to see my kids doing, I didn't want them to fight. People go, did you want your kids to fight? I go, no. I go, you didn't want your kids to fight? No. And my compadre, Frankie Casaveri, said it best. How are you gonna tell your kids they can't be like their daddy? I just stay with my mouth closed. So I opened up my gym in Vegas and they started training and the blood, man, it's like you can't make two fighting roosters out of two chickens. It got to be the blood. And so, my kids, Junior don't have, everybody thinks Junior had 150 amateur fights. He had like 30. And so, he's able to do things because of the DNA that runs through his veins and the athleticism is in there. And so, it's a blessing to see Junior turn pro, then Amado, El Malvado, Fernando Vargas, then El General, Emiliano Fernando Vargas is coming. And I'm not the one that put Fernando on the other names, it was my wife. She's the one that said, no, yo quiero ponerles Fernando a cada uno porque luego van a estar, el Junior va a ser, se va a parar el cuello y va a decir, oh, well, I'm Junior. Well, I'm Junior, no, well, I'm Fernando. So that's the Fernando story there.
The Fernando story.
Yeah.
And now Junior just recently made his pro debut. He's going for his second. What are you looking forward to seeing him in his second fight?
I tell him, it's different now when you're a pro, that you really got to touch your temples. You really got to have your hands up. You can't be trying to be cute. If you want to be cute, you can be cute from a distance. He's a southpaw, right? So you can be cute from a distance. But once you get close, you got to keep those hands up because any punch that goes that you get clipped with could be the punch that you get knocked down with. So he's learning a lot. I'm very proud of him. He's come a long way, and the legacy continues. Vargas para rato, cabrones. So I'm excited going to Puerto Rico, and it's different for me now as a coach because you don't get to as a fighter. You don't get to enjoy other places you fight at because you're busy losing weight, getting ready to fight, and then after the fight, then you're celebrating. But you don't get to have a good time, eat whatever you want, because I like to eat, and so it's a blessing to me to be as a trainer, be there with my kids, and thank you to Tommy Loeffler for getting us these fights. All the fights that he's been fighting have been because of Tommy, and so thank you, Tommy, for your love and support and for helping the dynasty, the Vargas dynasty continue.
And to continue that dynasty, to continue the Vargas legacy, we've seen on some children that sometimes it's tough to follow the footsteps of their father. So what are your children? What does Junior have to do to continue that legacy?
Well, I tell him like this, son, you just be you. You can't be me. It's not even fair because I started at 12. You started at 17. So, I became an Olympian, national champion and youngest national champion in boxing history. But I'm like, it is not even fair to compare because, he started at 17 and he did it just to, just because, let me just start training. And he started training, I started teaching him, and boom, he knocks fools down in the spine. Boom, he knocks fools out in the spine. I'm like, Vato, you have this natural power. I wonder where you get it from. But you got that natural power, and you want to take advantage of it, you should take advantage of it. He goes, let me see. And then he started doing it, and I left it alone because I'm not going to ever force my kids to fight because I can never do that. I never want something to happen, and then they blame me. It was your fault. You're the one that wanted to. Nah. You wanted to fight, you wanted to box. You know the risks and the consequences that this sport takes, and so I'm proud of my son. He's doing great, and I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico, and you know, it's gonna be different because when I went to Puerto Rico, I've gone again. I've gone like another time for another fighter that I was working with, but it's gonna be different. It's different to go as a trainer, you know what I mean, and it's different to go see the people in Puerto Rico. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. The times I've gone to Puerto Rico, it's been nothing but love. I would think that I'm in enemy territory, right? But it's been nothing but respect and love from the Puerto Rican people. So thank you. I appreciate all the love and support. Viva Puerto Rico!
And I know you're looking